you think it's about the political climate?
I think part of it is gay dating apps that people sit at home.
Oh, for sure.
And they're on there trying to get their hookup that they would normally get at the bar, and they sit and wait, and when they can't, then they finally go to the gay bar, and they're only there for like a couple hours, and then they're still bitchy because
They're still on the app.
They can't get the D, and they're just like this, and it's like, what about just going to hang out? Like we used to do that. I mean, we still wanted the D,
Right.
but it's like we still hung out
Having
and socialized. 'cause
Conversation.
We didn't have anything else. Like there was not an app
Technology.
back in 1912.
That's not LGBT exclusive.
Right.
Like,
That's every-
that's
yeah, there's
across
apps
the
for everyone.
board. So many larger clubs that were able to stay alive, like in the 90s and the 80s. It's like with technology, it's like
54.
everybody's just, what drives the human consumption is meeting somebody that you want to fuck. So...
That's not universal?
Right.
Lord.
It's like, well, shit, we're not immune to it.
Right.
And a lot of the places like Studio 54, there's Pasha in New York, there's so many places, Arena, Circus.
Arena closed, yeah.
All
Arena
those
was
places
legend.
closed down. That's a big-ass space to try to keep open when people could be less than bothered when they have somebody 5 feet away from them at a gas station and they could just go get a blowjob or get fucked.
Another view of like
Sad.
technology and
Sad.
apps and stuff like that is that now with Instagram and everyone's their own celebrity,
Yeah.
they all like are doing things to follow or whatever. I see a lot of people that have really, really amazing Instagrams, but that's just for show.
It's
like
just
they get
for
to they
show.
get to the club and they don't know how to have any fun. They know how to look like they're having fun in a picture or on a Snapchat, but they actually don't have fun.
They
We
can't
want
interact
names.
with people.
Well, they're
They don't
actually
know how to
sitting
do
at
it.
home.
Me,
taking
for
50
example.
Well, they're actually sitting at home taking 50 pictures to get their one.
Okay, well, everyone does
So
that.
that's
Betty.
too much time on your hands. So a lot of these people, let's like put it in perspective. A lot of these Instagram models and Instagram celebrities are sitting either in their mom's basement or in their studio apartment, taking at least 100 pictures to get the right one with the right lighting at the right angle.
And you're just talking about yourself right now,
Right.
right?
Yes. So she's talking about me.
She has a
We
one
all
bedroom.
know I have poor social media, so I'm definitely not
true.
talking about me.
Find her on MySpace, guys.
But something that's not played out is what happened last year in Orlando with all the shootings. So let me ask you guys a question. Do you think that this year's Pride is so important that we all come together and make it a big deal because of what happened last year?
I think we have to be more visible than ever.
Yes.
And I remember I had Pride gigs, we all did, right after
Yeah.
the next weekend.
The day.
And for me to be up on the mic and know that people were scared out there and they had security around the whole Pride that I was doing in Knoxville because there were people out there with like signs that were picketing that they didn't want gay pride in their city. I just remember telling them that it is so important for you to be out and vocal and visible right now.
Yes.
And I feel like with the Trump administration, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
We have to be bigger for this Pride because we're now under a microscope.
Absolutely.
Money is being taken from arts, money is being taken from the gay community. This is our time to show the party and get people united and be unified. And I think that it has to be universal for us to progress.
I think the younger generation has just kind of, they think it's been accepted.
Yeah,
all
they took
this
it for
time
granted.
and didn't realize that we've had to fight for it, and now they are starting to realize that we still have to fight.
Like when people don't know what Stonewall is. You know what I mean?
Why don't you tell everybody what that is?
That was fighting for gay rights, and people were killed.
Nobody was killed at Stonewall.
Nobody was killed?
Nobody was killed at Stonewall. It was in June 1969, and some say it was because Judy Garland had just died and we were over it. It was the first time we stood up, not the first time, the Black Cat in Los Angeles, actually, in Silver Lake, that was the first time in 1967. Stonewall was 69, and it's the first time we stood up and stood back and said to the people that we were paying off usually to just live our lives and go about our ways, we're not gonna take this anymore, it's too much. Marsha P. Johnson was there. They say a lesbian who was also a cross-dresser as a man was there, and he threw the first brick or punch. But that inspires me because the kids today now, it's just like, oh, repost Slacktivism on Facebook. They don't get out. They don't do things. The community that fought for us is disappearing because when our community gets used up of its resources, like if you're a hair or makeup artist and they don't want you to do the hair anymore, you're done. Where do you go? You're just an old gay man and you have no friends, you have no family except for the people that you worked with. Where are you? You're sitting in a state-run hospital or something. You know, and this happens. I visit someone who's an amazing artist in the hospital every month because that's where he is right now because he don't have a family and the people that were his family aren't his family no more. And it's sad because we need to take care of our own. We need to learn from these people and keep going.
Yeah.
The slacktivism has to stop.
It definitely does. So what would your advice be to the younger generation who's coming up and all the hard work that we all have done for, you know, gay rights, and now that Trump is in office, he's trying to take those things away from us. What would your advice be?
Pay the fuck attention. It irritates the shit out of me because one of my closest friends, her niece is transgender. Her father is a Republican and voted for Trump.
Wow.
She's 18, just turned 19, and did not even bother to vote in such a critical election and was so lackadaisical about it because her father, fortunately, is paying for her hormones, taking care. Like, literally, things are so good for her. But unfortunately, in her head, she wants to play a victim. She's like, oh, my family doesn't love me. And it's weird how people are thinking that being a victim is cool now.
It's like the easy way out,
bitch,
huh?
We've all been through a lot of shit. And I don't use it as my badge to go through life and be like, oh, guess what happened to me? That seems to be the scheme of things for the younger generation instead of actually doing something about it and fighting through it and actually making your voice heard. Yeah. They're like, ooh, guess what? I'm a victim.
Yeah. So it's almost like the conversation should be, how did I get over this? This is how I got over, right? Yeah. So what do you think right now in today's climate the theme song should be? Besides It's Raining Men, honey.
Bitch,
that's later at 2 a.m.
Bitch better have my money, because don't try me. Okay, what should it be? What should it be?
There's a song coming out by the AAA girls called Pride or Die. And it throws back to Sylvester, it throws back to Andrea, more, all that. And it's about being proud of who we are.
Yeah.
And we were trying to get it out in time for Pride, but we had gigs, so it'll be out, like, I think, end of June.
Okay.
But it's my favorite song right now in my car, Pride or Die. And Markaholic produced it, who did RuPaul Kitty Cat.
Any song that's about love or pride is really, like, we need so much of that now. And it's like, these kids just need to put down their phone and, like, go to a pride and be active and, you know, something that just makes you feel good about you and everybody. Because it's about love because we've lost love.
Yeah.
This election I laid on my couch and I was like, I can't believe this is happening because hate won, so now we need to know that it's all about love.
Yeah. What about you, Miss Derrick? Pick an anthem real fast.
Born This Way is gonna forever be my favorite. Because it came out in a time where I feel like nobody was acknowledging our community. Yeah. And to have someone that was on such a rise, and I think that because she, like Madonna, both of them made it in their early 20s, they weren't Disney girls.
No.
They didn't grow up having a manager say, oh, you can't wear that because that's too slutty. Oh, you can't sing that because that's gonna alienate your straight fans, and they're the ones buying your tickets. They came up, like a lot of us drag queens, in our early 20s, and they were saying exactly what they wanted to say, and nobody's gonna tell them different. And I wish Britney had anthems like that. I love Till the World Ends, and it's about, you know, dancing till the world ends, but the lyrics behind Born This Way will always forever be my favorite anthem.
Yeah,
I agree, not just because I did all of the backgrounds for that, but just because it is.
No, you didn't.
She's a legendary Tamar Brown.
Yeah.
No, because of the message. And I swore to myself I wouldn't do backgrounds, but when I heard that record, I was like, and sing with the Gangsta Lady, Miss Stephanie, I need to
Well, it's
be
one of the only
that.
songs that had, like, transgender.
Yes.
Yeah,
What about
nobody's
you, Miss
talked
Beautiful
about that.
Mariah? What would your theme song be?
Oh, it would have to be Keep on Dancing, Jennifer
Yes.
Hudson.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
With all of the anthems, that's what we have to keep doing.
Yeah, keep it popping.
With
keep
all
it
the
moving.
with all the titles, we just have to keep dancing. We have to keep being who we are, and being who we are is our true power.
Yes. So what about you, Miss Manila, Miss Voice Extraordinaire herself?
Well, I just got hooked on Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj's new song, Swish Swish. It's really cute. It's got a really fierce beat. I think it's kind of got that whole like, I'm just going to do me and all the haters can like, fuck off. I feel like we need to like come together. We all need to like get together, dance to a good fucking dance song, and just be able to like be in the same, experience the same thing at the same time all at once. And I think that's kind of important. And I think that music can bring people together in a way that other things just can't, because like music speaks to you and you don't even have to know what the lyrics are about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that a song that will come out and like bring people together, especially in the summertime when everyone's like shirtless and covered in glitter, I feel like a good song like that is gonna bring people together.
Sorry, my bad. Go All Night. That's what it was. Jennifer Hudson's Go All Night, and I Keep On Dancing. Sorry.
Well, the Keep On Dancing is a good one too, but they're both good records. I have to agree with that. But you know what? This one here.
I wish more people knew
She's just mad it's empty.
about Donna Summer's Stomp, which was one of her last big songs. And that was, to me, one of the best anthems. Because I didn't grow up in a time where her club music was it. Like she
Always
was.
been it.
No, I know, but I just didn't, my parents didn't listen to music like that. I didn't grow up in clubs,
Right.
And so when that came out, it's just so big. The message behind it, and Stomp, like get out there, get your feet on the ground, and the choir and the claps, like that to me is what gets an anthem going, I think.
I love you guys so much.
Yes.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in to Billboard's Spilling the Tea with all of my lovely, beautiful ladies. Thank you guys so much for having this wonderful and well-needed conversation with me. I love you guys. Kiss the girls.
I'll tell a couple of people.
Worship the dolls.